The complete story of Prophet Saleh, a.s. the guidance and punishment of Thamud. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear viewers, today we present the complete story of Prophet Saleh, a.s., a story full of lessons about patience, faith, obedience to Allah, and the consequences of disobedience. Prophet Saleh, a.s., was sent by Allah to guide his people, the Thamud, who had gone astray after previous generations. Let's begin the story. 1. The background of the people of Thamud. After Prophet Nuh, a.s., people again fell into shirk, polytheism, and disobedience. They stopped worshipping Allah alone and started following their desires and other false gods. During this time, the people of Thamud emerged as a powerful and skilled nation. They were known for living in valleys and mountains, carving magnificent houses, palaces, and fortresses in the soft mountains, being blessed by Allah with wealth, power, and resources. Although they were advanced in skills and resources, their hearts were filled with arrogance and disobedience. Their city later became known as Hijr, and today it is called Madain Saleh. 2. The life and mission of Prophet Saleh, a.s. Prophet Saleh, a.s., was righteous, wise, and highly respected from a young age. His character and knowledge made people honor him. When Allah chose him to guide his people, he called them to, "O my people, worship Allah alone. Abandon disobedience, and do not spread corruption on the earth." But the people refused to listen. They said, "O Saleh, we had high hopes for you, but you have disappointed us with these words." Prophet Saleh, a.s., continued to advise them patiently and called them towards fear of Allah, forgiveness, and guidance. 3. The people's arrogance and demand for a miracle. The people of Thamud accused Prophet Saleh, a.s., of lying and claimed he was a magician. They demanded a miracle to prove his prophethood. They said, "We want a she-camel to come out from the rock at the edge of the town, a 10-month pregnant camel, red in color, that gives milk." Prophet Saleh, a.s., prayed to Allah, and by Allah's command, the ground shook, the rock split, and exactly the camel they requested emerged. He warned the people, "This camel is a sign from Allah. Let it graze freely and do not harm it, or punishment will come upon you." 4. The rules for the camel and the people's disobedience. Prophet Saleh, a.s., set rules for the camel. One day, the camel could drink all the water. The next day, the people could drink. The camel's milk was enough for everyone, and this was a sign of Allah's power. However, the people ignored the rules. Some of the corrupt leaders, led by Qudar bin Salif, plotted against the camel. They attacked it, cut its legs, killed it, and also killed its calf. This act clearly showed that the people had rejected Allah's signs, and it became a reason for the coming punishment. 5. The punishment and the terrifying scene. Prophet Saleh, a.s., told the people, "Stay inside your homes for 3 days. Allah's promise will come true." On the first day, their faces turned yellow. On the second day, red. On the third day, black. On the fourth day, the earth shook violently, and a loud, terrifying cry came from the sky. It was so dreadful that every disobedient person died instantly where they stood. Allah saved Prophet Saleh, a.s., and the believers by his mercy. 6. The remains of Madain Saleh as a lesson. Even today, the remains of houses, buildings, and carved mountains in Madain Saleh remain as a lesson for future generations. They remind us that disobedience to Allah leads to destruction, while patience and faith protect believers. 7. Lessons and morals. The story of Prophet Saleh, a.s., and the people of Thamud teaches us: worship Allah alone and follow his guidance. Respect and recognize Allah's signs. Disobedience, arrogance, and corruption lead to destruction. No one can escape Allah's punishment. This story is a powerful example of patience, wisdom, and Allah's power. Would you like to continue with another video summary or story?